feel kind
What's up, y'all? Welcome back to my channel. It's your girl Bree. Thank you so much for tuning in. So I'm kicking off a vlog, and this is one of those vlogs I've not done this before. I don't know where this vlog gonna go, but I'm gonna try to take y'all along, just kind of in my life, week in my life potentially. So today is Tuesday, so it is kind of like the first official week of the new year and everything. So I'm actually getting ready to go to church. My church did a fast all of this week. So basically, or it's through this week. Today is, I guess, somewhat day 3 of it. So it was or is no food or technology starting from 3 p.m. to 6 a.m. So I was like, woo, all right, we gonna do it. And they've done this fast before, but I usually like make adjustments where I'm like, all right, only, you know, particular technology or like no social media during that time, but I would still be watching TV and all that stuff. But I'm trying to do like a full, like, no technology. And of course I have to improvise because I am still working during that time. And of course they're like, you know, if you're working, work and stuff, but I've been doing a better job. So I haven't really been watching any TV at night, which has been hard because I'm definitely an evening TV person. I'm a fall asleep to the TV person and everything. I do put a timer on. So yeah, so anyway, tonight they're having the women gather at church to do prayer and stuff. So I was like, you know what, I'll go. It actually starts pretty quickly. I need to hurry up because I need to go get gas. It's late and I shouldn't be doing that, but it is what it is. But I do go in the office tomorrow and I don't want to stop in the morning. So I'm gonna go get gas, and then I'm actually gonna pick up an Amazon order. If you watch my last vlog, go back and watch it. I did get an Oura ring. So I did order 2 rings to like go on the bottom and top of it, just to kind of give it a little bit more pizzazz and stuff. So that actually got here earlier than I anticipated. So it got here yesterday, but I knew I was getting out today. So I'm gonna go do that really quick and then go to church. So I'm gonna take y'all with me and stuff, but I just wanted to just kind of see what I can put together this week. So it might be a short one, maybe lengthy, we don't know. So yeah, but I'm about to put on my shoes. I just have on, it's actually a sweatshirt I got from Women's Conference, Living Waters, and my bun's still bunning and stuff, but my hair just will not stay slick. So we're gonna figure that out and stuff. But yeah, but get in where you fit in around here. Welcome to the channel, all the things and stuff. But yeah, let me go put my shoes on and I will catch up with y'all either at church or for sure when I come back home so I can show y'all the rings or just recap. So yeah. Okay, y'all, so I have made it back home. Church was really good. Yeah, it started, I got there like right at 7, and they did a little bit of praise and worship, and then they gave us prayer points. Actually, I can show y'all. I'll just cover the bottom, but sorry, probably can't see this very well. Hopefully you can. Hopefully it focuses. So yeah, so these are kind of like the different prayer points that we can use throughout the rest of this week. So I was trying to do it slow, so if y'all want to like screenshot it or whatever. So yeah, so it was really good. I'm a little hungry, y'all. And I feel like today more so because of the workouts that I've been doing too. So I'm really gonna have to make sure that maybe I try to squeeze in like a protein shake or something during the right before like the fasting time. Basically, I'm pretty sure I could probably, it's not, I mean, it is food, but not really food, you know. So yeah, but sorry, and I'm a little delirious, I'm tired too. So it's time to wrap this on up and then go to bed. And so I took my glasses off. I like having glasses like that on just to kind of, you know, kind of zhuzh me up a little bit when I don't have on makeup. But it's like a bad glare at night, so I forgot I put them on top of my head, so I started looking at the camera and stuff. But yeah, but it was really good though. I'm glad I went. I got back on here for one day back home. But I got my box from Amazon. So like I said, I wanted to get a couple of rings to go with my Oura ring. Well, I like it's only, I paid for 2, hold up. Because I'm like, it looks like there's only 1 ring in here. Oh no, it's 2. Okay, so that's gonna be like the little packaging, very nice packaging, and then this is it here. Sorry, I got on a whole bunch of the jewelry and stuff. My nails aren't done, don't judge me. I need to get those done. Sometimes I wear press-ons, but sometimes I do like to give my nails a break, basically, and a few of them are kind of like breaking a little bit and stuff, so I'm like, let me just let them breathe. But yeah, so anyways, I got a size 8, I believe, in these rings. So my plan, I'm not gonna sleep with these on. I'll probably just only put them on if I'm like going out. So yeah, ooh, perfect fit. So I plan to wear one here, put my ring back on and then wear one on top. It looks so pretty. I love it. So yeah, I'm sorry. There we go. Yeah, it looks so pretty. So yeah, so love it. I think it's worth it. What does it say? Take it off before washing your hands, working out, and applying skincare products. Give it extra love and care. Sustainable, 100% carbon neutral. 5-star reviews. Gives back. Love it. Okay, cute. Not sponsored, but just wanted to share in case anybody has the Oura ring but was looking to kind of dress her up and stuff. But yeah, but I've really been enjoying it. I don't think I shared that with you guys. But yeah, I've really been enjoying the ring. It's still getting some data on me just to kind of be able to tell a bit more about like my day-to-day and what to focus on and stuff. I was laughing. Hopefully I did not tell y'all this earlier. So if I did, I'll just cut it out. But it was saying at one point in my day I was kind of stressed, and I was like, I didn't feel stressed. But I think it was because I was working on something for work, and it did break it down where it was like stress can be like something you're excited about, or it could come across as stress is what I'm trying to say, but it could be something you're excited about. Of course, it's, you know, something that may be weighing on you if you're like focused on a project. I think that was one of the things it said. So yeah, so I've been enjoying it, just kind of learning, you know, more about it, how it's like tracking and reading and stuff like that. My sleep I thought was better last night because my sleep's been a little off. I think I mentioned it in the last vlog and stuff. So I actually slept through the whole night last night, but according to the ring, I was only in a deep sleep for 30 minutes and then maybe like REM sleep for an hour and a half. So of course I got like a fair sleep score, and I was like, but I actually slept through the whole night. So I need to do a little bit more, you know, deep diving, or at least try to figure out like what may be causing me not to be in a deep sleep. Because I'm like, all right, this week I haven't even had TV on. Like, it's just been quiet up in here. Then I sleep with the eye mask. I turn lights off. I do sleep with my fan on and stuff. I got a weighted blanket, so I don't know like what's causing it and stuff. So I'm hoping maybe kind of do like a deeper dive just to kind of help me to get better sleep or figure out what I can do. So yeah, just so I am waking, because I felt fine today. I was gonna test because, well, I did have coffee earlier today, so I wasn't sure if caffeine is just kind of lingering in my system, and kind of do a comparison of the days that I do have coffee and I don't. Depending on tomorrow, I might have it, I might not, I don't know. I am going in the office tomorrow, so I'll try to take y'all along with like the getting ready process as best I can and stuff, because I do be like waking up just with enough time to get dressed, get up out of here and stuff. I do need to, I know what I'm wearing, but I need to make sure the pants that I'm trying to wear tomorrow fit. And so I already have an outfit idea, so I'm just gonna, I usually kind of put it out so it's easier to get to. I should pack my lunch. I'm gonna do that because I know me. And I gotta do some of this hair tomorrow, so that's usually what slows me down. So I'm like, let me just go ahead and get everything else ready, so that way in the morning I'm not having to, if I happen to be running behind, I'm not having to like do all those things. So yeah, I'm about to get ready for bed. I'm gonna do my evening devotion. I didn't get to editing tonight, so definitely that is on the docket for tomorrow, is to get this other video done so it can go up on Thursday and go from there. Sorry for my scatteredness and whatnot. And so like I said, I'm a little sleepy, and then I'm also hungry. So I'm like, let me just drink my water and go to bed. I will catch up with y'all in the morning as I'm getting ready for work. Good morning, y'all. Happy Wednesday. I'm actually getting ready to head out for work. Sorry, I did not really take y'all long. I woke up a little bit late. I was tired and stuff. It is Women's Week. So I was curious, like, why am I so tired? That's why. So yeah, so it was a little bit of a struggle to get out of bed, but actually I'm doing good on time. Basically, I still have like another 10 minutes before I officially really need to leave. But it helped. My hair was pretty much up. I did kind of slick down as best I could some of the hairs that had fallen and stuff, and then I'm just laying my edges. I'll take this off before I actually go into work, but I usually like to let the band sit as long as I can. And I also did not do full makeup or anything. I literally just put some concealer under my eyes, some around my mouth where I have like a little bit of discoloration, brows and mascara, a little bit of highlight on the eye, and voila, that's what we got. So that's all I had to give. Usually I do not go to work without a full face, but most of my team isn't going to be coming in today. And I honestly doubt a lot of people will be in the office today. So, I mean, I still look good. But I just know, like, sometimes where I'm just like, okay, it's worth, you know, if I have enough time, I can do a full beat. But if not, nah. But I do want to show y'all my outfit real quick. All right, sorry, I'm trying to stand far further back so y'all can see me. So this is, look, I think it came out cute. So it is like a monochromatic a little bit here with the top and the pants. And then I did sneakers. And then I got this jacket that probably should have been ironed, but I didn't feel like it last night, and nor did I feel like it this morning, but you know, y'all catch the drift. I'll get a little closer. So yeah, so jacket is from Target, caught it on sale a little while ago, and it does have the like burgundy kind of maroon in there. Like I said, it needs to be ironed. It does have pockets though, but it's like a little bomber jacket. This is in a size XXL, so yeah, it is gonna be a little bit oversized, but I think it works. This top is from H&M. I believe I got this probably sometime before the holidays. So yeah, but it's really comfortable. It actually is a bodysuit, but yeah, we're real comfortable and cute, so love it. And then these pants are old as well. I've had them for a while. It's actually part of a suit set that I got from Target, so I have the matching vest and blazer. I haven't actually been able to wear the full outfit just yet, so I decided to pair with these pants, and it still goes with the maroon in here. And then I decided to do sneakers, because I felt like that was just kind of like the, you know, the business casual, you know, and stuff, because the jacket of course is super casual, but I think putting it with some slack bottoms is cute. And then sneakers, of course you can dress this up and wear it with heels basically. So I feel like there's a lot of different ways, you know, to kind of embrace the business casual world if you do, you know, go in the office, but you know, you're not gonna be suited and booted, but you still want to be cute. And this is perfect for me because sometimes I do end up running errands after work, so I still like to be, you know, cute, but then also pretty comfortable, and whatnot. Yeah, girl, we needed to iron today, but you know, I feel like it's gonna get wrinkled, well, not the jacket, but I do feel like it's gonna be wrinkled, the pants at least, by the time I get there. So yeah, so that is the outfit for the day. So got my ring on and stuff, so looking real pretty. My fingers are so swollen in the morning, so I do it. It's tough for me when I'm immediately getting dressed, because that is when I do take the ring off. I think I told y'all to charge it, but yeah, it was a pain to get off this morning. I'm like, well, I'm gonna have to start like waiting a little bit. Usually mornings like this, I'm not immediately like just jumping, getting up, having a shower, get dressed and stuff. So yeah, but anyways, we got our lunch, snacks. So lunch kit, Target. That's not sponsored by Target. So yeah, but I've had it for a minute, but I like that it's, ooh, I forgot, I meant to put an ice pack in here. But it is insulated. But I got my snacks, got some Ritz chips, and then, sorry y'all, some banana chips. That'll probably be part of my breakfast. I did make a bagel over there, but I'll probably eat that on the way. I got some cut up chicken, and then I'll try to show y'all later. I got this Mediterranean pasta from Sam's. It's like a kale salad, but it has like tortellini pasta in it, sun-dried tomatoes. It's really good. I've had it before. So I'm gonna heat up my chicken and put that on top for lunch. Still fasting today, so no food or technology after 3 o'clock. So I was like, you know what, let me make sure I got all of what I need. I got my water in my hydro jug. I love, love, love this cup. Y'all know me, I just love different types of cups. I'm trying to, you know, stop having all these cups, but I just love them. But I really like this one because the straw comes down and it is leak proof. So hopefully I do not mess this up. But yeah, I can literally go like this. None of my water falls out. My Stanley, it'll be a mess. And I know Stanley makes, or you can buy like the little stoppers. I just never got them. And then I am gonna have some coffee this morning because like I said, I'm just dragging just a little bit. It doesn't seem like it because I've like showered and, you know, woken up a little bit, but I'm still feeling like, oh, I just want to sit down. But I think, like I said, women's week. But I do have coffee. So I like the sweetened iced coffee medium roast by Starbucks. I do like that one. I'm an iced coffee person. And then I do add in the, it's the non-dairy brown sugar shaken espresso. I think it's like their oat milk. Yeah, brown sugar shaken oat milk, whatever, creamer. That's the creamer that I use. So cannot have dairy that much around here. So I do have to limit it. So yeah, so that is that. So I'm going to get my bagel ready and then head out of the door and stuff. I do have my DJI, so I'll try to take y'all along as best I can. Probably not at work, you know, but what you call it, but I probably will for sure check in maybe at lunchtime or for sure once I've left and whatnot. Sorry, I can't really take y'all with me to work, but y'all kind of got ready with me a little bit. Happy hump day. Got a couple things to do after work real quick, but I'll get into that later, and then yeah, go from there. But I will see y'all later. All right, y'all, so I made it back home. I'll get into why I'm tired here shortly, or at least like out of breath and stuff. But I have made it back home. It's actually a little bit closer to 6 o'clock now. But yeah, you're a little tired, but we survived the day, made it through work. I think I showed y'all my lunch and stuff. Hopefully it was a good video. I was on my phone. And it seemed like it was a little grainy when I was on my phone. So y'all kind of saw what I had and stuff. But yeah, it was a good work day. It was steady. But when I got off work, I had to run a couple errands. One being the rent. Well, it's a partial rent. I had to go by Pop Shelf to pick up, we'll just say, if you're new to the story, Pop Shelf, love the store, hope you've heard it. they ran a big sale on Black Friday for their mirrors where you got them for half off. So I have 2 mirrors on each side of my bed. They are gold. When I got them off of Amazon, they look pretty big. When I actually hung them up, I was like, oh, they look a little small. Like they worked for the space, but they're a little small. Long story long. Top Shelf actually ran, or they have a bigger size, and they ran them on sale for like 15 bucks Black Friday. So I wanted them in gold. They only had one in gold that I was able to get. So I had them hold on to one, and then because I saw it online first when I was kind of looking at what they had on sale. So I got the one. When I went to go pick up the one, because I have to put it over to the side for me, they had 2 black in the same size but in black. So I was like, you know what, let me grab the black. I can either paint them or I can swap them out whenever they get more. So apparently they hadn't really been getting more, or I've been missing them and stuff. So when I would call up there, I don't know if they were actually looking and stuff, but they'd be like, no, we don't have them and stuff. Like, call back, we'll have them. But online it was saying they did. And I know sometimes online systems, you know, they can be like a little off and stuff, but it was like consistently saying like the particular stores that I was going to, that they had at least like 3 in stock. So I was like, you know, sometimes 1 or 2, I'm like, you know, that is a gamble, but I'm like, you say y'all got like 3 of them. So anyways, I did one order last week. They canceled it, so I was like, okay. So then I did it for another store yesterday. I did it like in the afternoon, but I did a pickup for today. I was like, oh, I can grab it after work and stuff. So I picked the time slot, so it was after the time that it was supposed to be ready. And when I looked the order up, it was saying that they were packing it. So I was just like, so does this mean y'all got them or what? Because that particular store said they had 3 of them. So I ended up calling and stuff. And I was like, well, I don't want to go all, you know, go up there and stuff, and then it's like not ready, or they're still having to do stuff. And so the girl was like, oh, hey, you know, I will, I see the order now. Like, I'm going to check it and stuff. And then, call back in 10 minutes and I can let you know, like, if we don't have it, you know, the order will get canceled. So I was like, all right. So ended up running my first errand, and then I was like, well, let me just go up there, because it was on my way home. So I was like, okay, I'm not really going. It was a little out the way, but not too much and stuff. So went up there, and so I literally walked out, like, let me just see if they have them. They had them, y'all. So I'm like, I know I'm telling the extended version of this story, but if you have not been following me, then you may not know what's been going on, like why I'm so excited I actually found them. So I'm gonna show them to y'all in a second. So anyways, so I found them. So I was like, hey, not sure who I talked to. So it was weird in their system, like the little phone thing that they had. She could see that she had orders to fulfill, but when she clicked on my order, it like disappeared. Like it wouldn't even come up. So she couldn't cancel it, like mark it as fulfilled. Like she couldn't do anything with it. And it was so weird. So they were basically like, hey, you know, the order that you have with us, like cancel it, and we'll just go ahead and do the swap, because I have the other mirrors with me and stuff. So she was like, yeah, just make sure it does. So I don't know what happened, y'all, but yeah, I finally have my mirrors. They're way bigger. I need to do like a side comparison. I may do that in this vlog and stuff, so y'all kind of see the difference and stuff. But yeah, these are a lot bigger, hence why I'm out of breath, because I was bringing them in and stuff. So yeah, but I'm glad I finally got them. So I'm gonna try to put them up probably this weekend or sometime. We'll see. I don't have anything going on, hence I think I told y'all that earlier. I don't really have any plans this weekend, so I have no reason not to. So yeah, so I'm gonna get that done. But yeah, so I am about to show y'all the mirrors real quick, but then I think I'm gonna wind down. Since I didn't take y'all with me getting dressed, I think I might do a, you know, get unready with me, do a whole little skincare routine. I need to stretch, so I'll probably take y'all along for that, because yeah, I'm sore. A couple of days that I have worked out so far. I was gonna try to do something, but now that it's almost 6 o'clock, I'm just like, I'll be better off if I just stretch. I'm terrible at stretching and stuff. I will finish a workout and go on my merry way. That's not good, especially my background and stuff. I know better, but yeah. So don't be like me. But yeah, I'll probably stretch and stuff, and then yeah, just chill. I'm still doing my fast, so currently no technology or anything until 6 a.m. tomorrow. No food or technology. So I am kind of, you can work, so I need to work on editing my YouTube video that needs to go up tomorrow. So I'll probably do that this evening and do some devotion and reading. So yeah, but comment down below if you're reading any good books. I started The Awe of God. I started that on Sunday, and that's been a good read. It's been a little, so there's some parts where I was like, who's going over my head just a little bit. I wish I would have gotten the study guide to go with it, because I feel like study guides kind of help break it down a little bit better. But it's been a good read so far. So yeah, and then I started another Kennedy Ryan book. And it is a part of a series. I think it's her Hoops series. So it's kind of like based around like basketball players or people in the basketball like world, where they're like agent or stuff like that. So I had read two of them, so it's still, like I said, it's a series or whatever. And I think I kind of bounced around and stuff, but I realized I hadn't read one of them, so I just downloaded that onto my Kindle and stuff. But I like literally started that one just yesterday, like only maybe one chapter in. So yeah, so I'll probably do that this evening. Let me show y'all these mirrors though. Okay, so these are it. So I was trying to like get an angle so y'all kind of see and stuff. But yeah, so they are these gold arch mirrors. So these are 24 by 36. I have, I believe if I say it incorrectly, I'll put the correct measurement on the screen. But I believe the ones that I have are 20 by 30 or 20 by 32, I think. Yeah, so the ones that I have, of course, after I just gave you those numbers and stuff, that this one is a bit larger and stuff. So yeah, so I'm super excited to have them bigger. I think that they'll look better next to my bed and stuff. So yeah, so like I said, I'll take y'all along with hanging them up. Hopefully I can use, I don't know, I probably won't be able to use the same like holes for them, but yeah, but these are the mirrors. But yeah, these are regularly 30 bucks, which are still pretty affordable at Pop Shelf. But they've got the gold trim. They do have them in gold, and like I said, I have them in black. So if you want black, they have that and stuff. And then they did have the smaller size as well too. So yeah, but these are it. All right, y'all. We were struggling over here. I was taking my my ring off because I don't like to use it when I'm like doing skincare, shower. I take it off for that and stuff. And I like took it off and it like flew out of my hand, and then I couldn't find it. So it like flew underneath the door and stuff. I was like, my goodness. So I'm like, let's get it together so we can sit down somewhere. Okay, so first up, let me grab my headband from Ulta. Had it for a minute. Y'all really need to finesse my hair. Y'all probably can't see it as much with my hair looking, well, I don't know. It looks like y'all can't see it, but yeah, my hair just does not want to lay down. And then I burned my forehead. I don't know if I showed y'all that. So just going through it. So we will prevail. All right, so I usually like to put this on just to somewhat kind of keep my hair from getting soaked. My edges probably still will be. But anyway, so first things first, I don't have it on full face, but since I do want to break down, at least I do have on mascara. I'm going to go in with this cleansing balm. So this is by Elemis. And this is the Pro Collagen Black Cherry Cleansing Balm. So I got a little nervous. Go follow my friend Forever T Capri. We all got this from Ulta Beauty World and stuff. So I hadn't used it yet because I had other products. So she said she had to stop using it because it irritated her skin because it has such a strong like fragrance. And I'm like, ooh, I got sensitive skin. I'm a little nervous. I go in with about that much. So she's like, no, like try it out and see, it might be different. It does have a very strong smell. So if you do not like fragrance, you will not like the scented version of this. Like even with just the amount that I put on my hands, like I can smell it right now. And so it smells pretty good and stuff. But it is very strong. So I would say, just be leery if you have sensitive skin or if you're sensitive to like fragrance and products and stuff. But I will say a lot of people rave about the product itself. So I think they had just launched the cherry scent last year and stuff. But they do have one that is not scented. But I do like the product itself. It's been fine for me. I even noticed that it lingers even after I have like washed my makeup off. Like the scent does. I don't mind it, but yeah, it is very strong and stuff. And I think she said for her, like dried her skin out. I haven't noticed that for mine and stuff, but I guess it just kind of depends on your skin type. But I feel like that's with any skincare, product and stuff. You have to be mindful of, how it's going to react to your skin because everybody's skin is different. So yeah, I rub that on and then I'm going to wash my hands off and then I'm going to go in with my Neutrogena makeup wipes as well too. Sorry, I might be winking at y'all. I wear contacts, so usually when I do that part, my contacts get a little messed up, so I'll probably take my contacts out after I finish washing my face. Anyway, so I'm gonna double cleanse. I do double cleanse no matter what. If I have on makeup, with makeup, I do it in the morning as well too. But my cleansers change between day and night just to keep it different basically. So yeah, no reason. But I do go in with the Fenty. This is the Cherry Dub Pore Purifier Gel Cleanser. So matching up the cherries. And so I will say I do not like the pump on this. I like the product, but the pump, it just pumps out really slow. And I thought I got like a defective bottle. But I think that's just how it is, unfortunately. So that's my only gripe with this. But I guess it kind of keeps me from running through the product super quickly. So yep. And then I've been using this one forever, Tula. So this is the Cult classic purifying face cleanser. Love, love, love. This one will continue to keep this in rotation. There's a few cleansers where I'm like, yep, keep it in rotation. So I'm gonna double cleanse and then I'll come back once I'm getting into the other part of my skincare. All right, so I usually only use a new towel every single time I wash my face, so we're not transferring bacteria. I know some people probably said there's still maybe bacteria in towels in general, but I've tried the Clean Skin Club, and I do not, they have like some weird smell to them. I don't like it. So I do keep these like makeup towels, and I just use a new one every time I wash my face and stuff, so that way it's fresh towel. I wash them hot water, all that good stuff, and sanitize them and all of those things. So yeah, so I feel like that also helps with just my skin and keeping it clear and stuff. It's very rare that I have a breakout. Mostly if I do have a breakout, it's usually hormonal and stuff, but it is very rare for me to actually like break out or anything. So it's squeaky clean now, so now I'm gonna go in. These are new. I think I showed you on my last vlog when I did my Ulta haul, so I've been using them for a few days now. I really do like them. I can't really say if I can like tell a difference in my skin, but so far my skin has not reacted. It feels pretty good. But these are by Medicube. So these are their, sorry, my eyes are blurry, so hopefully it's not blurry for y'all. But yeah, these are their zero pore pad, but it's AHA, BHA, panthenol, allantoin, sodium hyaluronate. So yeah, so you do get 70 pads. These were on sale at Ulta. Oh, and it does also come with a little clip, so you're not touching all of them and stuff. I sometimes use them, sometimes don't, but yeah, kind of use your own discretion with these. But yeah, but they're very like hydrated and stuff. But yeah, they were on sale. I think they're normally like $24 or so. And Ulta had them on sale for 18 bucks. So yeah, so this should get me through at least a couple months or so. And whatnot, but yeah, so far so good. So it says to take, it does have like an exfoliated side, so you're supposed to use that side first, and then you're supposed to flip the pad over to like the smoother side and go back over it. I didn't catch why it wants you to do that, but I guess it's to make sure that you really get the products in there and stuff. But yeah, but I really do like it. And then if your face is still wet, it says like pat the toner into your skin. So yeah, so hopefully I kind of see maybe after like a month or so how my skin is looking, basically, because I've been using these day and night. Sometimes can be slack on my nighttime skincare routine. Not when I have makeup on though. When I have makeup on, I for sure do nighttime, but if I do not wear makeup throughout the day, unfortunately I get a little slack. I'm trying to work on that. But yeah, I am using them every day for sure, so I do like them. All right, once my face is kind of dried down, then I go into all my serums. So tonight, I'm not doing any treatments or anything. I need to get another face mask. That is next up on my list of things to get. So I do like to do a face mask at least once or twice a week. And then I have my Dr. Dennis Gross pads. I use those at least once or twice a week, interchangeably between like some type of face mask. But I'm doing some sort of treatment throughout the week for sure. I'm going in with the Good Molecules. Sorry, I think it's a little bright. I'm going in with the niacinamide serum. And then for eye gel, I'm using the Belief. This is the Aqua Bomb eye gel. This is a sample size, I believe. I've been trying to go through my samples and stuff. I've got a bunch, but I do like the Belief products. I like their toner. I've used their moisturizer, their eye cream, and I think that's it so far from their products. So I don't know if I've tried, I know they have a jelly cleanser. I don't think I've tried that yet, but the toner and eye cream and moisturizer can definitely vouch for if you are an oily girl. So yeah. All right, next up, this is a new one. If you saw, I featured this on my last vlog, but I got this from Marshall's. This is by the Inky List. This is the retinol serum. So you're only supposed to, I did a test one night and then my skin was fine, and then I did put this on a few nights ago. It says try testing it to only maybe like 2 or 3 times a week, or maybe you're supposed to test it weekly, like once for the week, and then if your skin's fine, go to like maybe twice a week. So this isn't something that you use very often. I'm not gonna lie, I don't remember the last time I used it, but I only use it at night, and I know I've been kind of like slacking on that routine. So it says you're only supposed to take a pea-sized amount. I'm pretty sure I got more than that because it kind of pours out very well, or it pours out heavy kind of. So you have to watch it. But yeah, just kind of go across and then rub it into my skin. But I want to say for sure it's been a few days since I've used it. So this might be my last time using it this week, and then maybe try to kick it off next week just to kind of remember. I need to see if it's something that can be used every day, or if I am doing good on my like regimen as far as evening routine, if it, you know, if there's any bad side effects to using it every day. But yeah, it's supposed to help with wrinkles, not wrinkles, reduce the visible signs of aging. So yeah, so we're in our mid-30s now, so we're trying to slow down the process, and I still look like I'm 20s. So yeah. All right, so that one's pretty dry in the skin. I know you're supposed to wait at least a minute between. Sometimes I do that because sometimes I'm kind of doing stuff in between, like in the morning. I'm usually like making my bed as I'm doing my routine, so I'll like put on a product, go fix part of my bed, like go fix the fitted sheet, come back, and then go do the top sheet, and then go do the comforter. But like in between I'm fixing it, so that kind of gives me a little bit of break. But in the evening time, usually I'm just trying to like get her done. So yeah. But next up, going in with another sample, but I do like to use a facial oil. I'm sorry y'all, I think that might be a little bit better. But this is by Drunk Elephant, Ultimate World sample that I got. But this is their Virgin Marula Luxury Facial Oil. So I do like to go in with some sort of oil. I just ran out of my Sunday Riley one. I'm hoping that Ulta runs it on sale again during their Love Your Skin event that's going on right now. But if not, I might try to find another one because Sunday Riley can be a very, very pricey, especially the oil that I use. The only reason I use it is because I usually get it on sale. So yeah, I'm hoping they'll run that sale back. But yeah, I like to go in because with this retinol, it did say you're supposed to use it before you go in with your moisturizer. So yeah, so just want to make sure my skin is moisturized. So after the oil, lastly, I do go in with the moisturizer. I don't do sunscreen at night. I do it every day though, but I don't put it on at night. But then to finish it off, the Ulta Beauty World product. This is Peter Thomas Roth. This is the Water Drench Hyaluronic Jelly Moisturizer. Definitely feels like water on your face and stuff, like as you're applying the product. But it is like in a jelly form, so you're not gonna see it, but that's what it looks like. And I put about that much in my hand. Hopefully you can see that. A little goes a long way. You definitely do not need a lot, but yeah, it definitely feels like you have kind of doused your face in water once you're putting it on. And but yeah, so I usually try to drag products down. I know I'm probably doing skincare wrong. You know, mind your business. I know everybody's like, you have to push it up, you have to do this. I'm just like, you know what, here we go. So hopefully I still look like I'm in my 30s when I'm in my 50s or 60s or whatever. So yeah, but anyways, that is the evening, skincare routine. So yeah, I do put on a lip gloss, but that's in there. It's a Too Faced, they're like lip jelly. I am in love with that product. So I'm glad that I have it and whatnot. So I'm probably about to put that on because my lips do get dry from, you know, washing face and stuff. I think I'm about to come out these contacts. Well, I don't want to because if I'm about to stretch, there are probably some stretches on the ground. I don't plan to put my face on the ground, especially because I just did skincare, but I like legit can barely see right now. And usually it's not that bad. And I do wash my face with my contacts in, so I don't know why tonight it's just a little off. So yeah, but anyways, put my ring back on and whatnot. So yeah, oh y'all, I'm gonna have to return one of the rings. I'm gonna probably have to return the whole set. There's already a stone missing, and I'm like, this is supposed to be the nicer brand. I literally just put them on today. I think I tried them on for y'all last night, and then I took them off because I didn't want to sleep in them. And then I put them back on this morning before I left and stuff, and then normal work day. So I'm just like, if I'm already popping stones and I didn't even do that much, and this was before I got the mirrors because I noticed it earlier in the day and stuff, and I didn't really do too much today as far as like lifting or doing anything. So yeah, so a little annoyed with that. I was trying to see if I could contact the seller like separately, but the options that it was giving me is if it was like another type of complaint. So I just basically said that the item was damaged. So they said they could send me another set, but I would have to send the other set back and whatnot, of course. So yeah, so I'll keep y'all posted. I'm trying to decide. I'm going to see if I can continue to maybe just reach out to the seller directly and let them know. But they'll probably tell me the same thing, like return it and then send you another one. But I'm like, yeah, I did that in one day. So we're going to see. We're going to see. So yeah, but let me get ready to stretch, I will take y'all along for that. I think I'm gonna go on the Nike has an app, and I found stretches that like guide you through it. Like it's usually a person like via video that's walking you through the stretches. So I'm gonna do that, and then yeah, start editing because I'm like, yeah, it's already 6:30. I'm like, where's the night gone? So yeah. All right, y'all. The lighting is terrible. I need to figure out this camera to make the lighting better. Y'all probably do not need to see me like this, anyways. Okay, it's starting to lighten up a little bit. My bad. I didn't have to take my contacts out. I didn't realize y'all may could have seen it on camera, but yeah, I have mascara on my contacts, and that's why my eyes were looking real blurry. So yeah, hence the glasses on right now. But anyways, I'm just now about to get started. It's a few minutes after 7. I was talking to Keita. But anyways, I am about to do, so the Nike, what's this? Nike Training Club app. It's a free app, and they basically have different workouts, stretches, whatever you're looking for. So yeah, so I'm going to do this one. This is the active recovery yoga, but it's for 27 minutes. And, I'm not sure. I know she is using a strap. I can't remember if this one has a strap. And I don't know if I have mine. I might go grab it here. It usually will tell you like what equipment you might need. So yeah, so I'll try to like set y'all up to where y'all can see me and stuff. I am super sore, so do not judge my positioning, and I can't go that far and whatnot. I've been, like I said, I've not been stretching. It's terrible. So yeah, no, just don't judge me. I've already judged myself enough. So yeah, but anyways, oh sorry, I didn't know there was a pocket on here. Anyways, let me get set up, and like I said, I'll kind of show y'all what I'm doing. So yeah. Okay, my bad. I just clicked the next button, but this is what it'll look like. So it'll show active recovery yoga, 27 minutes, all levels. It also has level types, but it is for active recovery, hip opening, and stress relief. You do need a mat, but it does say that the strap is optional. So yeah, I might see if I can find my strap. If not, I might just work with what I got. I want to say I have one though, so I'm gonna try to go grab it. But yeah, but you can start it, and then it also, I believe, syncs with your watch as well if you have an Apple Watch. So yeah, let me get set up. JP. Oh, I've been thinking of you, and you been thinking of me. Think of falling in love with you. Think of falling in love with you. Thinking of me. Oh, I've just been reacting to your moves and your subtle ways, back and forth when you at my place. I got the power like that sound. Tastes so good when you come around, and it's been so long. Let's be fair. Since I've been treated right. Different cities every night. We in Miami turning up another night. We took a trophy, let your shorties take the yacht. We all in Santos. Alright y'all, hopefully y'all caught that. And sorry my bun is cut off, probably for the best, because I don't know what it's looking like right now. But no, that was really good. Sorry, actually I'm gonna put y'all just a little. Okay, sorry. There we go. But no, that was good. So yeah, 27 minutes. So we finished I did the flexibility option on the Apple Watch. So yeah, so feeling a bit better. I am definitely tired. I need to do a better job of just stretching as soon as I get done, because I'm usually like not rushing after I finish working out and stuff, so I have no excuse, and then that'll help me, because yeah, I was walking funny today and stuff. So yeah, no fun. But that one was really good. I like it because it's not too much. I've done some on here, and it was just like up, down, move here. And I like this one because it is definitely just like slower pace, which is something that I'm looking for when I am doing something like that, especially when I'm sore like that. I don't want to be doing downward dog and then up and then back and then here and then like, no. I want to be calm and sitting in one spot. So yeah, but anyways, thank y'all for coming along with me. Hopefully I was able to capture some. I don't know if I was too close, because yeah, if it didn't look right, then I cut the clip basically. So yeah, but anyways, I'm gonna start editing YouTube and then just kind of chill out for the rest of the evening. So yeah, so I'll catch up with y'all later at some point. Y'all just stay tuned and whatnot. But yep, I will catch up with y'all when I see y'all. All right, what is up, y'all? Happy Friday. Sorry, my camera was a little off. So yeah, it's Friday. Happy weekend. We made it. First weekend of the new year. Actually, no, it's not. I take that back. Yeah, no, it's not. My bad. Scratch that. Anyway, so yeah, but it's weekend. We're excited. Anyway, so it's been a good couple of days. I know I last talked to y'all. I think that was on Tuesday. No, Wednesday when I went to the office and stuff. So yeah, so yesterday was just working out. That was it. Today, kind of been the same thing, work as well. About to get off here soon. I do have a call here shortly as well, but I wanted to just pop on because I'm about to set up my Swiffer mop that I got. I've had it for a minute, but yeah, I think this was part of the Wicked collection at Target, hence why it's pink, but pink's my favorite color. And this was not intentional or anything like that with me having on this top. I went for a walk earlier, but I have showered and stuff since then, but I do plan on working out again this evening, doing more a hit style workout and stuff. But I wanted to get on here to show the Swiffer because I usually deep clean my space at least like every other week, basically, because I don't really be getting into too much to where it's like, you know, I have to like wipe counters down in between, but I usually just deep clean instead of doing it every week. That could be a lot personally, so every other week. But I wanted to get a Swiffer mop because I usually do like the old school, like hot water, all that stuff, a bucket and everything, but I wanted to just touch up my floors in between just to get rid of like any bacteria and stuff like that, just anything that I may have tracked in here and all of that good stuff. So yeah, so I am I'm gonna set this up and then I'm gonna go ahead and mop. Sorry, I thought it looks like it like extends and stuff, maybe not, but it did come with a sweep or like the sweep part of it, like if you need a dust, like for hardwood floors and stuff. So I was trying to decide, because of course, you know, I get like hair in my bathroom just because my hair is out right now, if I want to sweep and then mop. So I might do that. But yeah, just a part of the routine and stuff that I've been wanting to do, so that way we just keep the space clean. And then of course here is the actual Swiffer part, and I'm assuming this, it's like a foam material, so I'm assuming this stays on the entire time. And then you should just clip this here. Yeah, I think so. Yeah, I'm trying to see because this has to be longer. Hold on. I'm like, this is short. So I'm trying to, oh, there we go. Okay, sorry. I was like, I know this has to get longer. So yeah, because I'm like, I'm 5'9". I don't want to be like hunchback. It did also come with these, the actual wet mop part and stuff. So yeah, so the only thing, sometimes like the one little gripe I have about these is like, I feel like they don't stay wet for very long, basically. So I could only clean like half of my floors and then it would be dry and stuff. So hopefully I don't have, because I think I was using, if you've heard of like the, what's it, the Bona mop, B-O-N-A. I've used that one before, so I do use that for sweeping, but I haven't used the wet cloths in a minute. But like I said, I'll use them, but I feel like I've only made it like a third of the way or a fourth of the way, and then it's already dry. So yeah, so anyways, I'm going to use these. I'm gonna try to set y'all up as best I can where y'all can kind of see what I'm doing. I don't know if y'all really care about me mopping. So yeah, but anyways, that's the move for today. I'm going to do this, and then like I said, work out this afternoon. And then tonight, I think I mentioned earlier in this vlog, I have been fasting with my church this week. Oh, these are wet. Hold on. But yeah, I shouldn't have no problems with these. Sorry, I'm talking to y'all, but I'm like pulling it out of here and it's already like dripping and stuff. Let me get these away from my chairs. I'm assuming this is confusing. Sorry. I'm trying to see, attach it, clean and scrub. Y'all can somewhat see it. Sorry. I'm about to make a mess. I don't see where to like, is this stuck? Like, do you just stick it on here? Oh, maybe this opens more. Okay, hold on. Don't be talking about me in the comments and I'm like, I don't know what I'm doing. I'm trying to see. Oh, okay, I get it. Okay, so they have like these little flaps because I was just like, this is not making sense. And I'm like, there's got to be a way for this to like stick to the what you call it. Yeah, there we go. Okay, okay. It's making sense now. Okay, but anyways, I've been fasting with my church, so they are breaking the fast tonight at 7, so I'm gonna go to that. So I'll try to take y'all along as best I can and stuff. But yeah, there's supposed to be food and all the things, because I was a little confused, because I was like, are we still fasting today? Because I'm assuming we're not fasting until like 6 a.m. tomorrow, like how we had been and whatnot. Oh, sorry y'all. Okay. I'm figuring this out as I'm talking. There's like these little grooves right here, so you just stick the thing in there, so that way it doesn't come out, I'm assuming. Yeah, yep, okay, sorry. Y'all probably laughing at me. I'm not a Swiffer expert. But yeah, this thing is wet for sure, because yeah, it's getting my hand wet. Okay. I'm gonna start mopping, and then once I can figure out how to get y'all set up, I will do that. But anyways, that's what's going on today, this afternoon and stuff. So yeah, but I will come back once I have, I guess, figured out what I'm doing, and then we'll go from there. Okay, this part will be short and sweet because my camera's on 9%. I forgot to charge it. But yeah, but it worked pretty good. I did use two of them just because I felt like the other one was getting a little dry. Like I couldn't really see that it was still wet when I was mopping and stuff. But it did make it a bit further than I thought. So I know just for me, I'll probably end up using at least two. But I didn't try the sweet part yet, but I'll probably try that. Again, just to kind of see, you know, if that works better and stuff. Just like I said, just in between touch-ups, between when I am like deep cleaning and everything. So yeah, but you did get 3 of them in the pack, and then you get 5 of the sweeper part of it. So yeah, but anyways, yeah, it smells good in here, but I just want to, yeah, of course, make sure I don't have any bacteria. I try not to wear shoes in here, but of course, it sometimes happens when I am like checking my outfit to make sure the shoes match, or just my outfit in general, and I have put my shoes on then and stuff. But I try not to like track my shoes throughout here and stuff, just because my shoes have been outside, they're dirty, and all the bacteria and stuff. So I try to keep a no shoe policy in here, but sometimes it's harder, or yeah, it's easier said than done. So yeah, anyways, I wear slippers around here all the time. So when I am coming in, I am taking my shoes off at the door, or at least if I have my hands full, I only come to like my counter and stuff, but I try not to go anywhere else. So yeah, but anyways, I'm about to get ready for this meeting. Plan to work out, so I'll probably come back once I am getting ready to head out to go to church tonight. And then I might be meeting up with Keita some of the influencer girlies tomorrow. Me and Keita will be meeting to meet up because we haven't seen each other in a minute. And then we what you call it, so we were just like, oh well, we can, she was gonna go walk, I think, at Katie Charles. Like, well, I want to go. Just basically invite myself. And then she mentioned that I think it's supposed to be cold tomorrow here, so she's been going to Club Burn, which I hadn't heard of it, and I probably couldn't give y'all a very good description of it right now. So just stay tuned for that. So it'll be some sort of activity tomorrow potentially. So yeah, so y'all just stay tuned. Hopefully that happens and that stays in this part of the vlog. But yeah, but that's it, that's all. But let me get back to it, and like I said, I'll catch up with y'all later. All right, y'all, so we are back. I am showered and ready to head out of the door. I'm doing good on time. I probably should get there, I will probably get there a little early, but I don't know how many people are gonna be there and stuff. When I went on Tuesday, it wasn't too bad, but since it's kind of like 2 larger groups coming together, it might be a few more people and stuff. But yeah, but I am gonna put on some glasses because I didn't want to put on any makeup, honestly. I have on this set. Try to show you when I come back, but it's like a little cozy set from, it was Mina Monroe. Unfortunately, I don't think it's available because I've had it for, I think, a couple of years now at this point. Maybe, well, I say for sure a full year. And but yeah, but it's like a sweater. It's got little bows on it, but then it has the matching pants that are kind of flared. And then I just put it with my little Ugg boots because I think it's still a little cool outside. I know the temperature is supposed to drop, and I just kind of I didn't want to really put too much into an outfit, no offense, and stuff. So yeah, so I feel like this was still cute, you know, and presentable and stuff. So I think, what did I have on Tuesday? I think I had on, yeah, sweatshirt and leggings and stuff. So yeah, I usually put a little bit more effort when I go to church somewhat, but tonight I was just kind of like, well, this might be a little more chill and stuff. And it's a little cold, so yeah. But I am letting my hair kind of marinate. I have to let the bun go, y'all. Honestly, I don't even know if this bun is gonna look decent and stuff, but I took the braiding hair out. My hair just did not want to lay down. I think it was the products that I used. So I think I'm gonna switch and just do a low bun, maybe like the rest of this week, or see if I have some stronger holding gel, but I'll worry about that. We are on for Club Burn tomorrow. That's at 10 a.m. So definitely need to set an alarm to see what time I need to leave home to get there on time and stuff. So yeah, so I know Keita mentioned doing that, and then maybe grab something healthy-ish, we'll say, afterwards and whatnot. But yeah, but I'm proud of myself this week. I stuck to staying active at least 4 days this week. I actually worked out after work, which I don't ever really do on a Friday. But I think I want to keep that good habit going, especially when I don't have plans and stuff. And then yeah, Saturday try to get some sort of like walk or movement in. But yeah, just really keep it going and stuff, because of course the holidays, you know, you just kind of fall off and stuff like that. But I had a good thing going, but the holidays definitely started interfering with that. So yeah, but I'm feeling good about myself. It's a little hot right now, trying to cool down and whatnot. But yeah, but anyways, I'm gonna go ahead and get out of here. I'll try to capture, you know, some clips and stuff of tonight. But yeah, I think that's it. That's all. But I will catch up with y'all here shortly, later, or yeah, tomorrow. One of the two. Stay tuned. All right, what's up, y'all? Good morning. It is actually the next day. It's Saturday. So I didn't pop back on last night because I got home kind of late. Well, not really late, but you know, late enough. And I was actually hungry, so the event last night was really good. It actually gave like conference vibes, which I wasn't expecting it to be that way. I thought it was going to be similar to Tuesday, where everything was in the sanctuary, where they did praise and worship, gave a word, a prayer, and then that was it. But they actually had us in like different breakout rooms and stuff. So the first room that I went into was a guided journal room. So they had prompts on the little packet that they gave us and stuff. So it was good. It was kind of like making like work goals, rest goals, play goals, I believe. And then it was like what you would like to see for yourself in different areas, whether it was spiritually. What was the other ones? In your family. There was a third one, can't remember it. So yeah, so then they transitioned us into the prayer room, or you can go to two different rooms. So it was a prayer room where it was just silent prayer and they had prayer prompts going on as you were in there, or you could go into the identity room where they had mirrors. I didn't get to see it, but they had mirrors set up, and you could basically find ways to like encourage yourself and then write a letter to yourself. So yeah, so I thought that was cool. And then we went into the main sanctuary for praise and worship, and then heard a word, and that was it. So they did serve food, but at that point it was almost like 9:30. So I was just like, you know what, I'm just gonna go ahead and go home and stuff, because I knew I had to be up this morning and stuff. So yeah, but it was really good. But like I said, it's the next day. We are headed to Club Burn with the girlies. So I am dressed. I have on a Fabletics. It's somewhat like a crop. It's a little long, just kind of like a crop top, and then some black leggings from Victoria's Secret that I've had for a while. I think I've mentioned a few times I really do like their activewear collection, so definitely check it out. It washes well, it holds well. Some of the leggings that I've had for years. Even the pink activewear line, I've had some of those since like a little after college, and I've been out of college for like 10 plus years now. So yeah, so they are definitely worth the quality, and all that stuff are just worth the amount that you spend. And so I usually catch mine on sale, but nonetheless, it's still good. But yeah, I got my backpacks. I did bring like a change of clothes because Keita mentioned maybe like going to grab maybe like a light bite or something afterwards. And I don't know how much I'm gonna sweat, so I was like, you know what, let me just go ahead and bring something else just to change into, because it's actually really cold outside too. I checked my phone. It says it's 41, but it feels like 23. Y'all. So temperature has definitely done a whole 180, a shift, a turnaround, all the things. So so yeah, we kind of been complaining as Texans of like, it's been warm and it doesn't feel like, you know, the holidays and all those things. Well, it's here. So yeah, it's back. So yeah, so I just went ahead and grabbed like just some stuff to like freshen up with. And then I think I'm gonna wear my Hokas, because from what I could see, it was either a stair climber or a treadmill and stuff. And of course I'll, you know, take y'all along with me. I do have my camera in my purse and stuff. So yeah, so I know Keita's done it, and then Artrice will be there. I think I mentioned Artrice a little while ago. We still got to meet up for her to do my brows. She's a brow artist. She'll be there. Taisha, who I've mentioned, go follow her YouTube channel, Forever Tea Capri, and I'll follow all of them. Artrice is Beauty by Artrice on socials. Y'all know Miss Keita Renee and everything. And then I think one more person, Keita's friend, Kalisha, I think she'll be there too as well. So yeah, so all the girlies are getting together today, so I'm excited. But yeah, just kind of slick my hair back. I have on a edge band, but I'm gonna take that off, and then I just have on like a regular workout band or whatever. So yeah, but I think I'm wearing my Hokas just because it'll be some walking and stuff, and I would prefer to walk in those. I do have Nike Metcons that I like do strength training in, but I don't think it's gonna be any of that. So I'm like, let me just bring them that I can like walk and be comfortable in and not feel any pain. Because yeah, the Metcons, they're cool, but they're a little too stiff for like extended walking basically. So yeah, but I'm gonna head out. I will see y'all at Club Burn. Pray for me. And I'll see y'all there. Girl. All right, y'all. We're here. Oh, say hi to Keita May.
Hey, guys.
So we have made it. I know, right? 57, 20-degree weather.
Right.
So we have made it to Club Burn in Preston Hollow. This is the only location in Dallas, so FYI. We in the suited and booted, guys. I'm gonna keep this. Y'all do this.
Yeah. Whatever you feel comfortable doing.
I like them things that look like, was it Willy Wonka?
Oh yeah, the dresses. They were the Oompa Loompas. They were like striped. Yes, I know exactly what you're talking about. Yes. Bun is still there.
Perfect. Pull it
Yeah,
down
put your
just slightly.
arms in the
Now
straps.
pull this part together here. And then I'll zip it in. There it is. Yep. And then buckle up here. There you go. Now arms in the straps.
Yeah, it's a little situation.
My broad shoulders. Okay.
Alright, so you good? You squared away? Feel kind of.
My chest is like here.
Look, I know, it's like up there.
Okay. Yes, we're good.
You don't got the energy, right?
When I got my leg skirt up, over. I'm about to flash somebody.
You're just lifting your skirt for anybody.
What's going on underneath here? Hold on. Okay.
They're locking her in, y'all. Oh, there we go. Hold on. She a little camera shy.
I know, right? Get in there.
Right. Yes.
Right, y'all, so we are in here. We got our little situation going. Hope I don't get copyrighted because there is music playing in the background. So, yeah.
That's the emergency.
Interesting.
Right side of speed.
Okay.
The speed up here.
Okay. Oh, sorry, ma'am.
And it's in kilometers, but like 3.0 speed. Okay. You'll find your natural pace, but like 3 miles per hour is going to be like the 4.6.
Okay.
And then the lymphatic drainage, you can put that.
Okay.
No.
I'm
Go
sorry.
up
I'm
to
stepping
4.
away.
1 to 4. So
Okay.
whichever one you feel comfortable with. And the
Okay.
infrared, either 1, 2, or 3, whichever
Okay.
one you want. And then it'll be more
I'm not
heat.
sure. Yeah.
So I mean, like, you want to feel what 3 feels like?
Yeah. Okay.
Okay. I like to do the most because I'm trying to burn the most
Yeah.
calories.
It's a little hot, so we're bringing it out one more.
Okay.
I feel it, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. Yeah, that's perfect. That's
So
perfect.
then if you feel like it's too hot, you can bring it down to 1.
Uh-huh.
And then lymphatic drainage, that's like, it's going to do the suction. So if you want to feel a little bit more, you can go up to 4.
Okay.
I feel like walking in like sand or like water.
Oh, okay, I got
So yeah, so you can increase it, as the time goes on or whatever you like.
you. Okay. I'm
I
gonna
like
try
to burn
to.
the most calories, so I'll be
Yeah.
doing 4. Yeah. But yeah,
Okay.
do whatever you're comfortable with.
Oh, so you just press.
Oh, you don't have to press it.
Oh, I'm
if
sorry.
you do that, it'll do like 30 seconds on, 30 seconds off.
Oh, okay, got you. Okay.
If you press the button. But yeah,
Oh,
2
okay.
will just remain consistently on that.
Oh, okay, got you.
But
Okay.
if you want to do an interval, like circuit things, then you press the lymphatic drainage.
Oh, okay. Oh, yeah, I feel it like second. Okay. Thank you. So we are in here. I feel the heat. I did level, I think like 2 or 3 on the infrared, and then I also did 2. I did 2 on lymphatic drainage, so you can just kind of feel it like it's being a little bit more tighter, like around here and stuff. So yeah. So and then the speed, I think y'all heard hopefully, is on 3. So, or it's like walking at a 3, basically. I feel like that's pretty good for me right now and stuff. So yeah, so we'll see, but I'll keep y'all posted. All right, y'all. So we are about like 10 minutes in and stuff, and it feels good. It just feels like, I know that's how she described it. I don't know if y'all heard it. It just feels like you're kind of walking like in sand, basically, or you're just walking with like a lot of weight on you, basically. But yeah, so they did say to try to walk in a straight line. That's hard because you're like constricted and stuff. So yeah, but it's feeling good so far. Definitely starting to sweat a little bit and whatnot. But that's calories burned, training time. Speed is over here. Like I said, it's at about almost a 3. So yeah, so we're moving and grooving. So I'll probably check back in with y'all almost towards the end or when I finished it for sure. Yeah, so we're done. So now we are about to get on whatever this is. It's supposed to, I don't know, what is it supposed to do?
Okay, so if you'll go to the screen, choose however many minutes. You could do 15, you could do 45.
15, okay.
And then you're going to push on the side where it says like speed. The plus sign on the left is for infrared, and the plus sign on the right is for the speed of the roller.
Okay. So, huh?
Yeah, don't put all your weight on it.
Okay.
But it basically helps to break up lactic acid. It can help with cellulite.
I need it because I'm sore.
Listen, oh yeah. Especially if you hit like the hip area. That's where I was really sore last time. Sorry, I'm trying not to get the camera in the...
Oh, yeah, you're good.
It's kind of hard, but how does it feel?
It was good. It was jiggly.
There's literally like a light in there.
Oh, nice. Oh, yeah. Oh, I need it, right?
You feel it?
Yep. All my workouts are coming back.
You good?
I need this at home. Okay, y'all, so I basically did like a straddle. I think I need to turn it down though, because it's a little too hard and stuff. But yeah, it's good though. I definitely need it because I have been sore, as I mentioned to y'all earlier this week. And stuff, but yeah, it's basically supposed to break all of that up and feel a lot better. So yeah.
This is like a year, but I don't have it for that. I honestly think good.
All right, y'all, so we are actually leaving Club Burn. So yeah, but it was really cool. We're actually headed to go grab some breakfast at Maple Leaf Diner. Actually, I've been there before, but it's been a minute since I've been there. But they have really good breakfast food. Because Archer's like, y'all want a smoothie? I was like, girl, I need food. So yeah, so I was like, we can still keep it healthy, but I need something to eat. I have not eaten, and it's almost 11 o'clock now. But it was really good. So yeah, it was like an adjustment, like getting used to being in the actual like tube, we'll say, and stuff. But I could feel the heat because at one point I think I turned it up too high, and I was like, oh yeah, we gotta turn this down. So yeah, so I think depending on how much of like the infrared that you use, that'll kind of determine like how much that you'll actually sweat. And then you can also of course control like the speed of like the treadmill and everything. You can't like run in there, I don't think, and stuff. But I didn't catch it on camera, but I caught like tail in the conversation. He was basically saying, because I have my Apple Watch on, but he was like, since you're not really moving your arms, your watch or like any type of tracking device, it won't really catch it, unfortunately. So I did turn my watch on just to like track that I did somebody's movement today. I am kind of curious if my ring kind of picked up, but since like he said I wasn't really moving, sorry, I was twisting my ring around, but since I wasn't really like moving my my arms and hands, I can see how you probably like put something like on your ankles or whatever, because even if you wanted to like move your arms, I think it would still be kind of tricky just because of how like the thing is set up and whatnot. So yeah, but they do have the option where you can do a stair climber as well. And just me and stair climbers, I'd be like, nah. But yeah, but you do have that option. Then I saw they did have like a little section, I guess, if you wanted to do any type of like lifting, weight training. So if that was like going to be your primary like gym membership and stuff, then you could do that as well. So yeah, so it was really cool and whatnot. Sorry, I'm trying to get out of this parking lot. It's a little happy. So yeah, but it was cool. And then the wooden part, I did not catch the name of it, so I'll try to like figure that out and have it somewhere, or I'll just link their location down below. But yeah, but that was really cool. Your skin does get a little tingly if you kind of get like that itchiness in the skin, but they did say that was normal. But it was like a good way to like loosen up certain areas, because I think I told y'all of course earlier in my blog that I have been sore. That has subsided and stuff, but I did try to hit my arms and everything and stuff. So yeah, so it was good. So I'm glad I went. So shout out to Keita May for inviting me this morning. Just a nice little start to a Saturday. Once again, it is cold. My car's saying 45 right now, so yeah, it's cold in Dallas. People are still out, so yeah. But anyways, we're about to get to breakfast. They did have a bit of a wait, so I'm hoping that we don't have to wait too long. We're number 27 in line, but I don't know what like their turnover is and stuff, but it says we should be seated in about 30 or so minutes. So yeah, so we'll see. But I'll pick y'all back up once we are officially like sitting down and possibly eating. So yeah. French toast. Got a cream pie, bacon. We got chicken tenders, waffles.
It's like a masterpiece.
I know. Got chicken fried steak. My bad.
Hey, we got French toast. We got all the meats.
Girl, you got French
home
toast?
fries. Yeah, it came with everything.
Mine is boring, I'm sorry.
Girl, look good. Are those fries?
It's a potato. Take one.
Okay, now I'm good.
Alright, what's up y'all? So it is actually Sunday, so I did not check back in with y'all after we had left brunch, but brunch was really good. I had been to Maple Leaf Diner. I had went, it's probably been a few years ago, so if y'all saw what I had after my workout. I know. But it was good. It was really good. So yeah, I ended up just coming back home and relaxing until it's time for me to go to church. I did go to church last night. It was really good. And then yeah, today is Sunday. So I'm actually getting ready to hang the mirrors that I told y'all about. So that'll probably close out the vlog for basically this week and stuff. And then I'll probably kick off a new one. But yeah, so I got most everything kind of cleared out of the way. But what I do need to do is see where the holes are on the new mirrors, and then put that up against the wall so I can actually put the nails in there. So that way it kind of is a cleaner way of doing it. I've seen a lot of people do that. I don't have painter's tape, unfortunately, so I think I'm just gonna, you know, go use like some regular clear tape that I have, and then maybe just use like a Sharpie and then go from there. But I think I'm gonna do that on my room, so I can at least lay the mirrors on my bed so there's no, you know, there's no issue or anything and stuff. And then I do need to take the other mirrors down. So I will show y'all what those mirrors, y'all, if you've been following me, you kind of seen them, but if not, I will show those here. But they're gold arch mirrors. Like I said, I think I want to keep them and try to finesse them into a way where I can still use them as like a full length mirror. I might do that. I don't know if I'm gonna do that today. If I do, it'll go in this vlog. If not, just stay tuned and stuff. So yeah, let me go get those. Okay, y'all, so this is like the best way I can show y'all the mirrors. But yeah, these are it. And so yeah, I really like them. So my idea is to, like, you know, to make this one like the bottom part and just make a full like oval mirror. But yeah, we're gonna see how that goes and stuff. So that's why I was like, I don't know if that'll be a today project, but for sure something that I want to do. And yeah, just figure out if I can still utilize these mirrors. If not, probably sell them and stuff. So yeah, so these are the old mirrors. All right, y'all, excuse my bed. We still working in progress on just like bed decor and stuff, but we're trying to at least get the room together. So I'm a little cut off. Okay, so I got the mirror on my bed. So it does have the two silver parts. Hopefully y'all can see that. Hold on, let me just go ahead. Okay, so yeah, so this is what was already mounted. So of course you'll just put the nails in here. The only thing is, I don't know if I have a thick enough nail. This did not come with the hardware, unfortunately. And there's kind of like, I feel like some imperfections, just like you kind of see the glue where they did it and stuff. So, you know, it's pop shelf, so use with that with what you may. So yeah, so anyways, I'm gonna put tape across this part, and then that way and then mark where the holes are, so I know where to hang or where to like put holes in my wall, so I'm not just kind of randomly going off of it. So yeah. Oh, and I did leave the nails in the wall so where they were previously, so I kind of have an idea because I did measure before. Hold on, so you can kind of see like where I messed up before, but I did leave the nails, so I did measure from like the edge of my bed to where the wall ends right here, so that way the mirrors were center and stuff. So I left those there as kind of like a guide, so when I do go put it that way, I know at least I'm like center on the wall. So yeah. Okay, like I said, I don't have painter's tape, but we just gonna use some regular tape here that is kind of stuck. I have like a love-hate relationship with this type of tape. And I probably just pulled off too much. I'll probably cut, or no, it doesn't matter, honestly. And I think, oh, I did it perfect. Yay. Okay, so I'm gonna put that on the silver pieces, and then I've got my Sharpie, and then I'm just gonna mark on here like where it is, so I have an idea. Probably didn't do that right, but it is what it is. I'm learning. Y'all are gonna learn with me. Okay, so I have y'all sitting on my my nightstand. I just moved them out the way so I had easier access. Okay, so I do want them to be a little bit higher. So I think I'm gonna put it right here, and then that way I kind of have an idea. So it's still in the center of where the previous mirror was,
but I do want them to come up just a little bit higher just because they're bigger mirrors than what I did have. So let me go grab a nail. I want to say this is like the biggest nail that I have, and I don't know if these are big enough. I might have to like double up on nails or maybe go get some. We'll see. But I'm going to work with what I got first, and then we'll go from there. Okay, y'all, I had to do a little bit of digging, but I think I might have found something just to kind of help secure it a little bit better. So I do have these, oh, hold on, sorry, I got too much stuff in my hand. So I do have these little brackets basically. So you put the nail through here, and then it comes out through here into the wall. And then I did check I can hang the mirror on these like mounts basically. So I'm gonna try that first just so it's a little bit more secure. Because like I said, that mirror is a bit heavy, so I just want to make sure that it's doing what it needs to do. So I am going to line the thing up here. Sorry, I know y'all can't really see, but about to be Bree the Builder today. These things always get me. Hold on. Okay. All right, we in there. All right, let me do the other one. All right, y'all, it's a little uneven. Don't judge me. I always struggled with these things. I don't want to keep putting holes in the wall either. Because this one, the one over here is a little bit lower. So probably should start over. Rats. Okay, hold on. Let's see. Put this up a little bit higher. It like moved when I started putting it in, so you definitely have to make sure you're like holding on to it. Okay. I think that's better. All right, moment of truth, the mirror. Should have cleaned these before, but I did not. Okay. The hard part, I think, oh, let me take these other nails out of the wall. Probably should have plugged these, but it is what it is. I swear this made sense. Okay, no, this ain't gonna work. I think I need something to be more flush up against. This isn't out far enough. I could have sworn I tested. Hold on. Sorry, I was not recording. Okay, we got it on there. I was like, I know I tested this. Okay, so they're on here. Yay. So they feel pretty sturdy. Sorry, y'all probably gonna see everything behind me. But yes, this looks so much better. It is a little crooked. Let's see. I think that helped. It's still a little crooked. Hold on. I don't know if one side, I think this side, like the hook was a little bit, what's the word? It was like a little loose, but we're on here. Yeah, it's a little crooked. It's a little crooked. But I don't know. Comment out. Y'all let me know. Can y'all see the crookedness? It might be just a me thing. Oh. Prayerfully. Okay, I think that helped. Yeah, okay. Yeah, these look so much better. I'm going to slide I'll show you all the final product. I still have some things that I want to do within like here. I want to get the painter lights above this instead of the lamps that I have up currently right now. But I left the lamps because I'm like, I don't like having this bright light on, especially at night and stuff. I like more softer lighting. But that's honestly just without my whole space basically. So yeah, but we're on here. I'm going to get the handprints off of it. But let me go ahead and hang up the other mirror and then put everything back, and then I'll show y'all final product. All right, y'all, so y'all saw me struggling with the last one. I was actually scratching up the back of the mirror on that one, on the other side of the bed and stuff. So yeah, but we got them up. The thing that I didn't do this time was measure to make sure the two mirrors were even. So when I put this one up, it was higher, and I think that's what y'all saw. It looks like it might be just a smidge higher, but I'm not even about to stress about it and stuff. I know this is where they say get like a leveler, so that way you know that whenever you're hanging things like this, that it is even. Or just hire somebody. I felt like I could do it. And honestly, it's like when I'm standing here looking at it, it does look like it might be off just like a smidge. And when I said just, yeah, very much like a smidge and stuff. So yes, like I said, I have these lamps right now. Those aren't going to stay though. I do want to get the lights that go above. I think they're on Amazon. I want the ones that I can control via remote and stuff because I can't hardwire nothing up in here though. So yeah, so this is it. Like I said, excuse, it's a work in progress, but yeah, I like it. They look a lot better and stuff. And then even with the nightstands and stuff, they have gold hardware on the nightstands and everything. So yeah, so I really do like them. All right, y'all, so worked up an appetite. I think I'm about to make me some breakfast, like I guess a late brunch and stuff. I think I'm about to make some pancakes and eggs. I think I'm gonna go ahead and close out the vlog because I don't really plan on getting into too much. If I do happen to start messing with those mirrors how I want to, I should do them now, low-key. Just cause like I'm already like in the mood to like do it, but I don't know. Hold on, let me grab one of them. So yeah, so this is the back. So one of them is gonna hang like this. So whatever I get, of course I can't use these because it's too low. I need something to go up here. I'm thinking similar to like those hooks that I have basically. To like mount this mirror, but then get it close enough to where to where that they just like sit flush on top of one another. So yeah, I'm gonna see if I have if the hooks that I have will do it. Let's just do it, y'all. We already here, let's just do it. I'll be back, let me see what I got. All right, y'all, so hopefully, hold on, let me make sure y'all can see me before I start talking. My head might be cut off. Okay, so I have, can't see it, but I have the first piece of tape. I think I want it to be this high, and then I measured the other mirror and then got a second piece of tape marking where I want the nails and stuff to be. So basically got it from here perfectly, my measurements are right. And it's about right here where the other mirror would hang, like the bottom piece. So I'm going to put, this is where I need another set of hands. Okay, so carefully this is even. But yeah, it's basically gonna start here. I think that should be even. Let me fix it. And I have not been taking the tape off the wall, y'all. So that is my error, but it is what it is. Hopefully it comes off when I gotta take all this stuff down. I probably just moved it, but it's fine. Okay, so that seems pretty, well, it's gonna be close because since they're arched, I didn't measure from the other top of the mirror basically, but I measured from where the hooks are gonna go to there, to the bottom of the other mirror. And that's where the little hooks that I have are gonna work, or should work perfectly. So let me put the nails in for the top mirror, and then we'll come back and do the bottom. Or maybe, no, I'm gonna do the bottom first. Yeah, I'm gonna do the bottom first just to make sure that that actually is secure, and then we're gonna put the top mirror. So stay tuned. Sorry, I've been trying to like listen to stuff while I'm talking to y'all, but then it's gonna be working in my favor. Okay, so this should hang how I want it to. I did, okay. And of course this is gonna be a little offset because I have, I don't know if y'all see it, I have my light switches here. I probably should have did a better measuring job to put them closer, but voila, we have that up. Okay, so now I think I'm just gonna do regular nails because that's what I had them up, these mirrors up on in my room. I'm not gonna do the hook, but I did the hook because I'm obviously putting these up a little bit differently and stuff. So yeah, so we're, of course it's not like, you know, sturdy, but you know, it's on there. I probably could put nails on the side over here. I could, just to kind of give it a little bit more of like an anchor system. Yeah, I might do that just so it's safer. Because these have, well, no, that's not gonna work because these are upside down, and yeah, never mind. If this bottom piece, if that was closed off, then it would work how I was just thinking it would, but no, never mind. So I'm not gonna leave it the way it is and just pray that, you know, they stay on. But it's pretty like on there and stuff. We're just gonna prayerfully not try to slam anything. I think that's like my biggest fear, because like as you can see, it's like on here. I need to see if there's a way to like bracket this. And of course I knew I was kind of taking a risk with, you know, putting these up there like that. So yeah, okay, let me get the nails on the wall for the other piece and then hang the top mirror. And hopefully I can get y'all taller. Okay, y'all, moment of truth. Prayerfully this works how it is supposed to. So I'm hoping. So yeah, I don't know if this, of course, it's not going to be even, but I can't tell if it's sitting. No, I think we're good. Okay, I like it. I really do. I'm just nervous because I don't think, you know, it's not, it can't be, because there's like a gap, because I was afraid that this top mirror is sitting on top of this one, but it can't, because there's like a gap right here and that I can't really do. So yeah, we're just gonna pray that this stays where it is supposed to. It is even, but I like it. Okay, so I can still do, you know, even though it is like cut off and stuff, but for me, I like it. Sorry, y'all can't see me, but I can still, hold on, I guess I can just show y'all. Sorry, so I can at least, excuse what you see behind there, but yeah, I can at least still see my feet. Like I can still do a full length, even though, you know, I'm cut off because of the line here, but I feel like it's a good use of, you know, how, you know, of me using these mirrors. They might be, yeah, I want to maybe, I don't know if I can move this one. It's just like a little off, like I said, because of the groove over here. But yeah, but I like it for what it is. I think it's cute, and I can still, you know, try to do a little finessing of, you know, OOTDs or something. And, you know, y'all, I probably, well, we'll see. I'm gonna try to use it for y'all and stuff. But for the most part, I think it's cute. Because, I mean, I can still show y'all this, because, I mean, that's how it looks anyways and stuff. But if I'm using my phone, I think it'll still be cool. I have to, like, double check it and see. So, yeah, but I like it. All right, y'all. So, thank y'all for coming along with me on that journey. Comment down below what you think of the mirrors, how I was able to, like, finesse them. Yeah, I'll just continue to give y'all updates and pray that they do not fall off the wall, because I know that that would be very jarring. And just pray that they don't break or anything. I would have done the other wall, but I just didn't want... like the path that you could see like behind me. I do like how that one is, just because it's just a blank wall behind me right now. I thought about doing maybe like a gallery wall or something of just like pictures, but I never did like put it together and stuff. So yeah, so more to come, and I could still do that and still have that as like, you know, my background or whatever and stuff. But you know, in due time and stuff of, you know, how I want that to be. I do want something like in the entryway basically, but it'll probably be like a table, but it's like stuff that I'm not like stressed or worried about, because the main thing I am working to get is the entertainment center for my living room and a rug. Those are probably like the two big things, unless I stumble across just like a really good deal that I like can't pass up with, you know, like an entryway table or something along the sorts. But any efforts funding wise, I want to put it towards the stuff that I still want for my living room and just kind of getting that how I want it and stuff. But yeah, the entertainment I should be able to grab pretty soon, and then the rug I'm just kind of on a hunt for and stuff. So y'all comment down below of any places that y'all know that I can get, you know, good quality rugs and stuff, but for a real good price and whatnot. So yeah, but that's it. That wraps up today's or this week's vlog, excuse me. Thank y'all for coming along with me. I hope you enjoyed it, and all of the things. Make sure you like the video, comment down below, especially when it comes to the mirrors and how I did everything. And then what else? Subscribe, of course. Stay tuned for the next vlog and whatnot. We'll probably also be kind of incorporating some sit-down videos and stuff, but I have just been enjoying vlogging and stuff. So if y'all live in the vlogs, definitely comment down below. Let me know if there's something that you want to see or want to see me do and all those things. Just let me know. I'm open open to suggestions and stuff. Yep, it's your girl Bree. Thank you for tuning in, and I will catch y'all on the next one. Bye, y'all.
Trust in me. I can, you said I can trust in you.